Oh, fucking thing. Oh, g'day. Just running this Scalextric V8 supercar around the track. Oh. This bad boy. Here's one. The number 97 Red Bull. Van Gisbergen car. Not a bad car, Scalextric. All I've done is pulled the magnet out, give it a run around the track. But I don't think it's too flash. Can barely get enough times out of it. Sevens. Let's give it a tune. Let's see if I've learned anything after hanging out with Steve. Let's give it a tune and see if we can go any better. Righto. First, let's open this bad boy up and see what we're dealing with. So, the lady down the street was getting rid of this and said it didn't run. But I've got two of these, which I only found out today, they're actually collector's items, or very collectible. Beats me. But she said it didn't run. It's because it had no brushes. So on the bottom of a box from one of my other cars, I had one of these slidey things and replaced the brushes, removed the magnet and all the cat fur, carpet strands or whatever, and put it back together and put it on my track. And as you see, sevens. So what I'm thinking is maybe we true the tyres, maybe put a bit of weight in the front, or weight here and here, and give it a second go and see if we can get any better. So, tyres, that's them ones. Scalextric, that's the ones. V8 supercar, Series 1. I don't know if it's Series 1, Series 2 or Series whatever, but let's get this back axle out and we'll have a bit of a look. Whee, off you go. See you later. Alright. Let's see if we can get these tyres off. Oh, that was easy enough. And that one. Everything looks okay there. I didn't have another pair of these, did I? No, I think this is all I've got. Right. Get these out. Now, I don't know if how collectible these are, but I bought one for $100 at a swap meet. Not the one that's gone, the other one at Mooney Ponds when it was on last. And that's when I got that one, and I got the, what's it called? Super cheap auto one. It was a different version. It doesn't have the trap door, so I'm guessing that's Series 1, this is Series 2. I don't know. Let's just see if we can get it. I don't want to rip the whole fucking thing up. Sticky little motherfucker. Get out. There. Now Steve tells me you roll them around in your hand and you turn them inside out, apparently. I'm sure that's what he said when you put NJKs on things. And you look for any little bits that you need to, oh come on, trim off, like a moulding mark or anything like that. So let's turn them inside out. No, that looks good to me. Turn it back in. Stick it back on here. Oh, that fits. It's the main thing, I guess. Maybe the other one. I actually don't know what these are made out of. I don't know if they're rubber or what they are. No marks on that. Silicon, urethane. I actually have no idea. You guys out there will have a better clue than me. I just remember them saying, put them on the Scalextrics when you do them. Because the tyres on the Scalextrics are shit. And these ones have been on here a while. Ooh, that's close. Oh, I'm not going to be able to chew that too flash. Ooh, that's almost touching that gear. I'll probably get a blade in there. Just. Oh, are they a bit wider? Marginally. Alright, well let's get them on the tyre chewer anyway. And see what happens. Alright, so I've got it set up on my U-Butte handy dandy slot car box tyre chewer. And we'll start doing these tyres. Now I can only do one side at a time. Normally I can do two, but this gear, this wheel here is just as big as these tyres, so it'll rub on this plate, sanding plate, before. So one at a time. My grandfather used to say one at a time is good fishing. So shouldn't need much. Turn that down. What's that sitting on? 3.47. That's as low as it'll go. So, just little by little. Don't want to get too carried away. There's not a lot of rubber. Alright. Good chance these are the wrong tyres too. Anyway, while that's going wrong, I can get some lead and cut out a little bit for this car. Right, let's go and have a look at that. Righto. So, bit of lead plate. It's what do you call it, flashing or something. A little bit of lead plate. And some scraps that I've got left over from doing one of my other cars. Let's see where you can clip this. I don't want to, if it's that collectible, desirable to have one of these, I don't want to muck around with it too much. Let's see if we can just put a little bit of weight, maybe a piece in there. Now see if I can get it underneath in those tabs there. Won't be a lot. And just trim this up a touch. See if we can get that piece in there like that. That'll do. And then I need another strip for there. So oh yeah, noisy bloody thing. See if we get another strip for there. Oh yeah, that's about right. Maybe it's not enough yet. Yeah, that's not enough. Alright, slip a bit off here. It's a noisy bloody thing. A little bit more down, a little bit more on that. Alright, where's that? Alright, that's about across there. Just to give it a little bit more. How you doing? Nearly, just need to take off another small edge. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. So that'll go in there. Just to give it a bit more, that'll go in there. Now I could possibly reshape that a little bit more. Where's my hammer? It's a bit of a tap on my steel plate here. It's flat. Trim off this little edge here. Couple edge here. Beauty, that drops in there. Keep the weight in the middle there. I might We'll see. We'll see if that works any better. I'll just throw these bits of lead over here. I've got some U-Butte handy dandy double-sided. Oh, you're a noisy bugger. Clean that off a bit. Where's my brush? Up there. Still a little bit more to go. Oh, bugger it. I pulled the bush out. There we go. Still not quite there. What was I up to? Oh yeah, I was getting some of these double-sided tape stuff. That one, and that one. Just getting a bit of double-sided tape. Where's the end? I always have a problem finding the end. There we go. So a bit of double-sided tape down the length of that. Close enough's good enough. Snip that bit off. Come on. Bit unco today. Yeah, I know. What's the difference between any other bloody day? I get it. Stop it. Standing like my wife. And then I'll do the other piece. There. Use a good press so the tape sticks to the lead like that. Then I found it was easier with my little U-Butte knife here. Pull that back to start me off, then drop that in here. Alright, there we go. So this is a what they call it, high tack double-sided tape. I think she got it from Officeworks. My wife was out about yesterday and asked her to pick it up, so I'm pretty sure she got it from Officeworks. But I guess any sort of high-tack double-sided tape will do the job. And that. Drop that in there. Alright. Then I'll sort that out. Let's have a look at these tyres. Ah, yeah, lovely. That's better. They're scruffed all the way across, so I'm guessing that's pretty much done. Just brush it up a bit. Yep. Now, Steve says you're supposed to round these corners off when you square them up because it's just better that way. So we'll see if we can do it. Might not be aggressive enough. What's that? It's 1200. What have I got here? I have no idea, but it's a lot more aggressive. Alright, so I've got that now nice and round. I'm now working on the other side, so we'll just push that down there and you can make its mess down there a bit. And I'll get back to this. So, double-sided tape, we've put the lead back in, give it some more heft, more weight. Don't know if I need to do any more around the front or anything like that. So for now, I'm going to leave that and see if it will do any better lap times. Now this is just for my home track. This is just for me to race against my other one, which I have done similar to already. Let me just grab that. So this is the other car that I've already done this to. I'll show you. Did the tyres, with the MJKs on it, and I also put a bit of lead in here. If you remember, I think I showed you this one before. This one had all the big ass magnet in it, the size of a watch battery, and that sort of stuff. But that's got a lot of lead in that, and that's just sitting in there. There's no tape on that. All I did was basically the same thing, but that's got a big piece of lead in that. This thing's not bad. It actually handles really, really well. But it's the different version. The wings are different. See? But I've got another one of these, exactly the same, and I've got plans for that. I've got another fellow slot car enthusiast helping me with that. That you'll see next year. That's a project for next year. So this is my second last video for the year. Screw that back on. Now, if there's any extra tuning tips that anybody has for me with these Scalextric things, I'm happy to listen and take on board. So please don't be shy, let me know. I haven't figured out how to get any body rock or anything like that. I'm guessing I'm going to have to trim all this up, but I don't want to make too much of a mess of it. Yep, that's it. That's it. And this one doesn't do too bad. It goes all right. What's that? 51. The Murphy car. this is the other one that I picked up from my neighbour up the road, who was just going to throw them all out if nobody wanted them. So this one will end up being tuned the same way as that one. But let's experiment on this one first. So anyway, let's let that thing do its thing. I'm not going to get all too much uppity and bloody measure wheels and shit. Not that interested in it. We'll just let it do its thing. And in the meantime, I got some mail arrived recently that I need to put up on my board. I got this one. This is from B-Rad. I think that was his Brad Ahern's. B-Rad from the what is it? Willows CA. Is that California? I don't know. Willows CA. I don't know. I don't understand the way the Americans do their thing. Hi Scott, some stickers for your display. I really enjoy your videos and fiddles with the fiddly pieces. I drop parts all the time. Luckily they turn up after a day or two. Keep slotting, Brad. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. Mine don't always turn back up. They go out, end up in the middle of the never never. Ooh, shiny. I like that. Excuse me. Couple of those. I'll put one of them up on the board in a moment, and I might put the other one on the back of my slot car box. Thank you, Brad, much appreciated. Merry Christmas MTD from Eric the Wild Man. So I got a couple from Eric. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. I'll put that up on the wall in a moment, and one for the box or around the track, whatever I decide to do. Thank you for that. And it's been a while, but I got one from the little fella. Highway slot cars. Now I know everybody out there is still waiting for him. He's bloody slack. I had to go to his house to pick this one up. That's how slack this bloke is. So I'm going to have to put that up on the wall too. But I've seen the stack. He's got like a stack of this big. So he's got heaps, and they need. I know he's going to get them out soon. I gave him a message again after Fox and Wild made a comment the other day on what was I watching? I was watching something, and they said tell him get up him. So I did a little bit. But while I was there, he said he had a couple of spares that I could have. So I grabbed the War Slot Car Racing. That's the mob from Perth, I think. And I grabbed that one while I was there, Clearwater 124. So I'll put them up on my board also. Right, let's have a look at this tyres. How are they going for the moment? Oh yeah, so you've still got that edges is down, but still that shiny bit there. Let's give it a little bit more on that. See if that brings it back a little bit. Gotta be careful, it's almost getting to the size of that gear. The gears here, it's almost the same size as the wheel. I'm a bit worried about that. I just want it to flatten off a bit. Alright, let's have a look. You can put these stickers up on the wall. Righto, so I got distracted. Bloody dog took off out the front and I had to go and get her. And forgot to hit record. Anyway, all the stickers are up, so be red. Eric the Wild Man, Clearwater, Raw, and Stevie Boy. So if you would like to get your sticker up here with the rest of these, have a look in my channel description and send me an email, and I'll send me an email and I'll get back to you, and we'll make arrangements and all the rest of it. And there will be new stickers coming next year, a new design that I'm working on at the moment. So if I've still got your address, I'll probably send you one anyway, if you're already up on this board. Otherwise, like I said, hit me up. Love the stickers. And I've still got shit tons of room. Alright. We'll round these tyres off. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that I may have fucked this right up. Because maybe I shouldn't have done it to these tyres. I don't know. But this gear is extremely close to the height of this, and all of this is still, I don't know, I've still got shiny bits on it. Anyway, let's get the car back together and put on the track. If I fucked it up, I fucked it up. It is what it is. Alright, another set of these tyres. They were $14.90, but that's alright. Scalextric Aussie V8. It says first series. Maybe this is a second or third series. I wouldn't have a clue. Maybe that's what the problem is. Oh well, let's get back together, get on the track. I'm really worried about that spur gear rubbing. So, best lap time before was 7.06, and then the average, the 7.06, yeah, right. So 7.06, let's see how we go. We'll clear it. Let me clear it. 7.06. Where's me buddy? Clear all. Let's have a go. Oh, 6.3 straight away. Look at that. 6.3, 6.33, at best lap, 6.33. Lap time, 6.39, 6.48, 6.33. Oh, look at that. That was on 4 laps. That's heaps better. What's that, half a second or something? Half a second quicker? Shit. I really didn't think it was going to make that much difference. Tyres and that bit of weight. I knew it would. But didn't really think it would make that much difference. Well, there you have it. 6.5, 6. Oh, stop doing that. Wow. That's a huge improvement. A little bit of weight and some tyres. And they're probably not done properly. It's amazing just how much a little bit of time and effort can really do. So anyway, that's enough for today. I'm going to put this away. You're going to go inside. Remember, tomorrow night is the final for the Aussie Slot Car Show. I know they've still got some auction stuff, so make sure you got your coin ready for that, and be watching so you can be part of that. And also on the weekend, so that's tomorrow night, Thursday night, and then Saturday night or Saturday, Steve, Highway Slot Cars. Tune into Highway Slot Cars for the Enduro. I'm taking part in that with the Thunder Slots, the Thunder Slot Enduro. I think he's going live most of the day with that from, I think if you tune in somewhere around 12:30, 1 o'clock, we'll already be racing, but it never goes to plan. So I'm sure he'll put something up soon anyway to let us know what that is, a short or something, I don't know. But I think we're racing from 12 or 12:30. So I think doors open at 11, and then we're supposed to be racing from about 12, I think. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so somewhere between 12 and 1, I'm guessing he's going to go live. So tune in for that. And I'm going to have my camera there and run around and do some behind scenes stuff. And that will be my last video for the year on the Wednesday after that. So until then, hooroo. I'm happy with that. I think I did all right.